Hey everyone, my name is Admiral Prince Eric and welcome back to my channel. Today is our new year and our new day in World of Warships since 8 years. And now, the update 30.0 is now on horizon for the first day of January. We'll be here next week. So, what do I expect and what do I ever needed to do? Before I head into for a full topic below, so make sure you have to subscribe and click the bell notification icon. So I will post my World of Warships contents on every announcements and further ship gameplay. So let's get started onto it. Welcome to our 2024. This time, however, the update 12.11 is still ongoing. Definitely, the Christmas and the New Year is finally over, and we made its transition. So we're getting ready for the setting up this. Due to completed playing for World of Warships in 2023 so far, but achieved my partial success. But most of them are failures. The failures thus on the list. Number 1 is the update 12.8 didn't participated of the anniversary World of Warships event. Second, update 12.9, the early access of the Japanese power cruisers didn't participate. And the three did complete for the docket event for Lucian. Number 4, it didn't take for the Halloween events on October 2023. Was my major blow. The reason was my PC problems. Probably motherboard and graphics card is the reason. So I did gather to unlock ships XP for tier 10 ships so far from early to late 2023. And new ships have finally arrived for early access until its full release, like American battle carriers, Pan-American cruisers, Pan-European gunboat destroyers, Spanish cruisers, and Japanese power cruisers. Those usually in the game as Japanese battleships. Well, I did fail accomplishments in early 2023 so far on the list. In January 2023, I did for everything what I got. The first quarter on January, first quarter 2023 was a major success. Like the full release of the Japanese light cruisers, which was early access, took place in November 2022, and made on its early access of the American battle carriers. The new ride season, as well as the particular events. Now, March 2023 is a major important for my, the update 12.2 March for my birthday is March 23. As you can see, the March 23, 2023, thus the full release of the American battle carriers to be part of the Ted 3 from early access. Also, the early access of the Pan American cruisers are about to begin. Meanwhile, I have to be preparations for that the upcoming docket event on 2023. The first one is in Tier 9 Japanese battle cruiser Daisen, which is a tribute for my birthday. Again, I need it for a gambling method. So we definitely made my progress a lot for the first quarter as it was, but also the for the docket event Schroeder was introduced in late December 2022. The late 2022 was of my success. The German large cruiser, no? You know about that? Okay, so let's head on. Now, for the second quarter of 2023, we got the update 12. Oh, I forgot about the British submarine to the hand, which was introduced in the update 12.1. Made its release in the update 12.3. So, I never played for that the submarines of the wild, especially the recently one last year, Sorry. The recently about the submarines in World of Warships was on 2022. The German and American submarines. Now, with the full release of the British submarine to be part of the territory for now, so let's head on. In update 12.3, update 12.3, we got the docket event about the Tier 9 Japanese battle cruiser Daisen, which is for my tribute of my birthday, which was a major success. Note, as well as the Brackham port right now, the Curate dockyard, which was a famously like one in the spring, that was a pretty amazing background. Until the Curate dockyard will be changed effectively at the start of update 12.9, which is about Japanese battle cruisers on early access. For now, Japanese battle cruiser Daisen is the first feature of the docket event in the 2023. Apart from the Japanese part of the docket event, let's head on something the territories. The update 12.2, which was a Pan American Cruisers, was on early access made on March 2023, but finally made its full release in May 2023. And then the early access of the Pan-European gunboat destroyers is officially started. Okay, so we definitely made our progress for events and doing satisfaction to participate on the public test. Now, update 12.5, the return of asymmetric battles. This was a very good positive. Usually I'm very attribution to fight against bots, on fighting on the top tiers of our team against enemy bots. There are more of them. Usually the World of Warships was a very good done for them. In the meantime, the docket event Daisen was officially concluded at the release of update 12.6. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot about that. Okay, so let's head on. The update 12.6, we got the the Pan American Cruiser should be released in update 12.4, and the Pan European gunboat destroyer starts on early access in update 12.5. Now, so in update 12.6, we got the full release of the Pan European gunboat destroyers to be part of the territory, starting from Tier 4 Class Horn. And now, the most awaited nations up ahead in this year is the Spanish cruisers, starting from Tier 1 until it reaches its top tier. But most of the feature of the Spanish cruisers is the burst fire mechanics. Usually the burst fire mechanics come from super cruisers. You may engage the main battery guns on the rapid fire, but it will have to take a reload time. Consequently though, this was a same much parameters against the rivalry the French cruisers at the time, which is the top tier on Data Fort. In the meantime, the new event is Concealed Maneuvers, which is a new battle mode featured in the game. So what is this concealment mode? Which is a feature from R-tier aircraft carriers. Like for example, like Taiho and Essex. You know that I never played that in the live server, just only participated in the live server. So I very understood for that. So next one, update 12.7, we got the second docket event in 2023 is a Tier 10 Pan-Asian destroyer Lushu. Well, specifically it's a destroyer like the Utrashimi, but most of that which we can capable of the gunboat or torpedo view. But unfortunately my consequences for that since the start of update 12.7 as follows. I did happen at the start of the docket event in update 12.7, which what happened I must confess, which was my gameplay at me. Well, I did notice for that to sure, but so in response I have to take my serious consequences for these gambling restrictions right now in this year. So I have to take vigilant. So Update 12.8, we got the anniversary of the World of Warships, which was also the full release of the Spanish cruisers to be part right now of the Tech Tree. The celebrations of World of Warships event, which is every ships will have a, it's changed somewhat, like, oh my god, I almost forgot this. We obtained the festive tickets during the update 12.8 in the World of Warships anniversary until in September 25. That happened. I didn't play because the PC got broken. In the meantime, from September 25 until on November 10, I made my hiatus for playing World of Warships this time. I melt my felt reason that got in failures. But I did participated in the public test, which is the upcoming update 12.9, which is the Japanese Bio Cruisers on early access, and the Halloween event, which is going to be saving escort Transylvania to the portal and destroy it, which escorted something the tier 9 ships. However, this is the Halloween event goes in scenario, but I would understand about my memories that day. But unfortunately, the update 12.9 didn't play it through. Also, the update 12.9, the Japanese Battle Cruisers on early access is about to begin. The features of the Japanese Battle Cruisers are the following. The high position spotter starting from tier 8. This newly consumable and a variety of spotty consumable which access to increases fighting range in case a main battery dispersion. With these Japanese Battle Cruisers are high Sigma. Definitely was a major focal point the Japanese battleships in the Tech Tree. Apart from that, in which the tier 10 Japanese Battle Cruiser Bongo, which is a Yamato's rival. Okay, so in the Kyure meanwhile, we definitely background port. The background port changes. You're right. So we made it through the Kyure dockyard background. Kyure port is very unusual scene. So I pretty understand I did active for this game since then. I'm very sorry about that. Now, next one. The update 12.10, about to reward some commander changes, the continuation of the Japanese Battle Cruisers on early access, the conclusion of the dockyard Lucian, which was my major blow. This happened. I didn't complete it for the while, but it was a tremendous blow. I did obtain the top tier Lucian to be part of my tier 10 ships worldwide to be collection. Subsequently, I was made a loss, so please on the comments below. So how we're going to do about Lucian will be available right now in World of Warships this year or in future. So please leave down on the comment below. In update 12.10, we got a commander reward changes. Mostly the commander reward changes is a very done particular by wargaming developers. And also the return of the asymmetric battle event that previously fought in the update 12.5. This time will be higher tiers available, starting from tier 6 to super ships available. Here you can see the asymmetric battles, which is available from the previous update. So right now, the moment we're waiting for in the late 2023 that happened in December. The update 12.11 is still currently ongoing in this live server, which is going to leave in the update 30.0 next week. The update 12.11 contains the Salvage for Victory event, which starts on December 14. The Dockyard event, Michelangelo, Holidays in Santa City, which is going to be constituted about the Battle Pass. You know, that was introduced in 2022. Well, most of it, the premium battle pass, it might increases amount of doubloons. Remember about that. So we definitely collect ongoing right now until the end. We definitely collect more of these festive certificates to exchange of the famously well-known Santa's Mega Gift containers. So wish you luck right now. I have to I have shown something about the containers. You see, I didn't open the Santa's gift container so far, but I have to collect it until the end of the update 30.0. One of these Santa's mega gift containers was found on the shipbuilding reward bases. You know, so I will definitely want to see it right now. On the dockyard Michelangelo, we got the shipbuild. I'm sorry, I correctly on shipbuilding base 12. Since we finally done the fourth base of the dockyard combat mission so far since the start of the update 12.11. In the meantime, the dockyard will be available in the next update to place until the first 3 weeks ahead. Finally, the dockyard event will be eventually ends in the at the releasing update 13.1. You know, I have better promise right now for this ship that I really wanted to get because for my tribute for Lucian. You know, I have better wanted to get through this ship. It's Italian large cruiser capable of secondary build and just like Michelangelo. But most importantly, absence of HE shells which feature the SAP shells and AP shells. Most of the rewards are available by ever completing the shipbuilding pages for every dockyard combat missions for a week. One of them is Space 20 Center's big gift container, which is a prime target in this mission. As well as one of them is Santa's mega gift container, which is only a 2. These rest of the shipbuilding pages can be purchased by amount of can be purchased per each about 1,750 doubloons, or you might recommend it up ahead at the starter pack, which is a very easy situation. So think about it, guys. The dockyard will be available right now in the next update, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's head on for the armory to show about the Salvage for Victory container. Okay, in Salvage for Victory, Kitakami was unrecognized was introduced in update 12.9, but now they return in the update 12.11. In the meantime, you have to exchange the coal, steel, research points, and a warship premium account to get more on warship's premium account to obtain the Santa's mega gift containers. One of these first rewards is a 4x Santa's big gift containers, a tier 6 pan-European Greek cruiser Ellie, which is remembered from Crash of Cruisers, which was eventually lost and the winner by Duplates, tier 6 French heavy cruiser. Next one is a tier 7 Francesco Feluccio, a tier 7 light cruiser. Next one is a tier 10 British large cruiser Defense. It looks like a mini Nelson, but I will get through it right now. Now, the long awaited ahead this ship for 8 years, tier 10 Kitakami, a Member Lukuma class cruiser, which was finally released from the alpha version at some time, but they removed the spotlight by replacing Atago. But unfortunately that happened in update 0.6.4, removed Kitakami for the client. It was unfortunate very blow to our players that would remember ahead for the ship. And eventually that happened in the Super Test 0.9.7, Kitakami finally returned after 3 years. She's still on Super Test right now until in this year in 2023. Now the last thing to do is to be to win permanent camouflage for Kitakami, as well as some of these commemorative flights. So right now, let's head on for the next one. 2024 is about ahead for the new start in this year, which is currently right now for the current situation. The last grind for the tier 10 awaits is a Dutch large cruiser Gouden Leeuw, which just took place right now before head on to 2024. 2024 is about a new start for grinding ships ahead for the top tier. My next top tier ship to be grind is going for the Shimakase and Giri, which is correctly to start the Yugamo and Fletcher. Meanwhile, we have a few major participations ever up, but we wanted to major contribute about the World of Warships content. And since I finally got my first super ship ever made, the French super battleship Pat 3, made it that on the took about the large credits. But I really did ahead for my first time ahead in our port. So make sure we're going to make sure that going to start buying super ships at the end of the year. Meanwhile, I have to start grinding some research points by everything to reset any territories. And definitely have to regrind in obtain to get more research points. As definitely as you can. Anyways, so thank you guys so much watching, and update 30.0 is now on the horizon, which is going to be a new start up ahead for a turning point. So that's an end of my announcement so far. So thank you guys so much watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell or the notification icon, so I will post any of my World of Warships content sometime for weekdays and the weekends. So I hope you enjoy for the happy holidays for this conclusion right now. Tomorrow is a back to normal, having going back to work sometime, and usually looking for the dev blog on this weekend about the new contents in the closed testing. So stay tuned for about that in this week ahead. So thank you guys so much watching, and I hope you see you in my next video. Peace out guys. Back to normal, back to work on.